Welcome to the Art of Winning Technical Video Series. I'm Strother, Director of Coaching here at the Art of Winning Global Project. There are two distinct areas of player development, the content and the context. The content is the what and how of developing as a player, the technical. The context is the why, when, and where of development, the mental, emotional, tactical, and strategic. The majority of our time, our coaching staff is exploring the relationship between the content and the context of play and how they can merge together to help you increase your win rate 100%. In this video, we are going to focus on the technical side of this equation as I break down how to develop a powerful forehand along with the related footwork patterns. I want to first thank you for watching, and if you enjoy this video, please feel free to share it with your friends and colleagues. Now, without further delay, let's get started. All right, welcome to the final video in the Forehand Technical Series. Today we are discussing the reverse and hold counterattack by the forehand. You'll see the movement here, the contact move that's associated with striking the ball, as well as the finish position or the swing path. So the three main positions that we're going to be discussing, or the movement patterns, are holding your position, a reversing angle back to the left, and reversing angle back to the right. The first movement pattern is going to be a hold pattern. You're going to play this with an open or semi-open stance. The contact move is called a transfer. That's transferring your weight from one side of the body to the other. The balance move is a kickback. That's just to create a dynamic balance after the shot is struck. And the finish here is a horizontal finish, which is around the outside of the shoulder. The target area is the C part of the court. If you divide up the back court into four sections equally, A, B is deuce side, C, D is the ad court. The C is the target here, or the ad cage, and the type of ball that's being struck is a loop. So Pierce is performing a hold pattern with a transfer and a kickback balance move, striking the ball. It's a loop ball back into the C part of the court, which is the ad cage. The second forehand here is the same hold position. The target area is a C, but the type of ball is different. It's a driving forehand. Notice the same transfer move, right to left transfer with a kick back for balance. The last forehand here is also a hold position, but this time we're aiming to the D part of the court, which is the ad corner, and the type of ball is a drive. To create this shot, you're going to hit more the inside of the ball. That's the inside spot on the ball to create a shape of a fade where the ball fades from left to right if you're a right-handed player. Okay, the second movement pattern here is a reversing angle to the left. The stance is a semi-open stance. The movement is a reverse left. The contact move here is called a reverse spin. The balance move is a kickback. And the finish position for the racket swing path is horizontal. Reverse spin. The target area here is C, or ad cage. The type of ball is a heavy loop to counterattack, to keep that opponent moving back. So going right back into the C area of the backcourt, or the ad cage. It's a reverse spin so that the right hip comes up and through, and the dynamic balance finish with a kickback there. So now the next shot is the same movement, reversing left. The target area is C, or ad cage, but the type of ball here is a driving forehand. It's got a slight loop, but this is more of a driving shot, not a heavy loop like the last one. Semi-open stance and the reverse spin. Horizontal finish around the shoulder. This is the same reversing left, but this time Pierce is going to go inline stance, or what's traditionally called a square stance. It's still a reverse spin, the kickback with the horizontal finish. Just a little bit different stance here with an inline. The target area is still C or add cage, and the type of ball is a heavy loop. So you'll see he'll load an inline stance. I'm going to freeze it here. There's the inline stance. Okay. And he's going to hit a reverse. He's going to hit a heavy loop with a reverse spin. This creates a lot of heavy spin to counterattack your opponent. When they're trying to push you back, you're going to counterattack with this reverse spin. This is the same reversing back left. It is going to be, the target area is B or deuce cage, and this is a heavy loop. So we're hitting the same reverse square stance or inline stance. This time, Pierce is going to hit the bottom outside of the ball to create this ball that rips back into the B area of the court to create a draw or draw shape on the ball, where the ball moves from right to left. So the difference in that is just hitting a different spot on the ball. The last and final movement pattern for the video here is a reversing angle right. The stance here is an inline or square stance. We're reversing back right or straight back. The contact move is a reverse spin, and a kickback is the balance move, along with the finish swing path is horizontal around the shoulder. So inline, this time we're moving back to the right. The target area here is A or deuce corner. The type of ball is a heavy loop to counterattack. Again, trying to hit the outside bottom of the ball to make the ball come back cross court into the deuce area of the court, specifically A, which is the deuce back corner. Obviously, we can hit it a little bit deeper here. This is the idea, reversing. Hey, thanks for watching this video, and check out the other videos in this series here.